EmceeTV.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve, coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. We back with it on another Thursday for EmceeTV, the podcast. And as always, I got with me my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast. And they know.
Hey, yo, we up in here. Ray, how you doing, bro?
Hey, man, I'm great, dog. You know what I'm sizzling this Thursday. Hey, work been whooping my ass all week. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the studio with T-Bear this week, trying to get his new album finished up, Back Outside. That's probably going to be the next release on GFG Records. So shout out to my guy T-Bear, you know what I'm saying? We've been working with KT is Dope. She's just finished up her newest single featuring Smooth G, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be killer, iller, no filler. Shout out KT is Dope. Man, just trying to be real productive, man. Trying to be real productive.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to everybody over at GFG. Much respect to the homie T-Bear, you know what I mean? And definitely much respect to KT as well. So I'm excited to hear both them projects.
Yeah, they've been working hard. This new T-Bear record got 19 new songs on it. You know what I'm saying? Full LP. It's called Back Outside. It's got a motherfucking handful of producers that contributed to it. We're about to start working on a single, selecting the perfect single, probably do 2 music videos, a lyric video, and get some artwork out there, get an album release party for T-Bear going this year. Man, it's going to be beautiful. Nice.
That's what's up. I just shared the link for anybody that wants to jump in with us. We should be live. I mean, we are live, but we should they should have a link so they can jump in on Facebook and whatnot. And we got a handful of folks, I think, watching already right now. So I appreciate everybody joining in the chat and the podcast today. Had to set my phone up on the side monitor there so I can see who's in the chat log with us and who's commenting. But yeah, I think the stream's looking good. I had some technical issues the other day when I was trying to do the upload. But we're flying at a nice upload speed right now. I look crispy. Ray, you look good on my end. So I think we ought to be good, bro.
Shit, we on that type of time, man. We on that type of time.
So
I would. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say on the last episode, I kind of ran through the previous weekend's concert schedule, but I was just kind of putting it out in the atmosphere by myself. And I didn't have anybody to actually speak to, you know what I mean? So we may stomp down that road one more time together because I'd like to see what you thought of it. You know what I mean? I think, in my opinion, it was a good look for the city. We haven't had that much hip hop jumping off in Des Moines since the Drake relays back in the day when everybody, you know what I mean? All the big promoters.
So what we talk about? We don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
you say we don't know that much hip hop in Des Moines. Tell us what you mean when you say that.
You know, back in the day, Drake relays used to have mad shows. It would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Valair and Seven Flags and you know, wherever in the city they had something jumping off. And you know, that those don't happen quite as frequently anymore. Sometimes somebody does something, but it's not back to back like that. But recently, you know what I mean? We just had Mayday at Lefties. You and I were both there for that. That was Thursday. Shout out to Nice Enough Entertainment for that one.
Hey, man, that's my motherfucking favorite band. Shout out to motherfucking Mayday, motherfucking Burns and Rent. Yeah, it is. Super
hell yeah.
Shit.
And man, watching Noms work those fucking bongos, bro, back there just banging on the drums, that was killer iller, to steal a phrase from Ray.
Hey, Cuddy was sick with it.
Yeah, he was holding it down. So that was definitely dope. So that was just Thursday. And then Friday, we had Jeezy at Vibrant Music Hall. I know at one point we had discussed it. I had some homegirls that went out to it and worked that show. They bartend out there, but they also work at Johnny's with me too. And I said, how was that? You know what I mean? Was it dope? She was like, yeah, it was real cool. So the name of the tour was the Playlist Tour. I don't know if that's a new album that he's doing or what it was, but I kept hearing Playlist Concert Series. And so I was confused as when I heard the ad, you know what I mean? Like, Is it just the hits? Like what's he doing? You know, what is this? What is the playlist? But I guess that was the
Right.
concert series. That was what it was called. Uh, but apparently it was super tough out there. They had, I think she said 1,300 people somewhere around there
Holy
out there.
fuck.
Yeah, so that's a
And
nice
I
turnout.
love it. Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jeezy.
I was at the Elks on Friday. Y'all was at Jeezy, man. I was at the Elks.
Yep. And yeah, so you guys were down at the Elks, and then Friday, and then Saturday you guys were at Lefties. So you guys stayed super
Yeah,
busy. I got some
man.
pictures down there on Saturday with y'all.
It was a busy weekend, dog. It was fun though.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, and then
Fu-
also go ahead. Sorry.
it was saying it was fun and funds were made.
Hell yeah. Well, and then Saturday, on top of all the hip hop, shout out to KA because Saturday was KA's birthday, I believe, right?
And digs the beat.
Oh, yep. I saw that on Facebook as well. So shout out to both of them.
Yeah, and then Friday was his wife, Rhea Morris. It was her birthday, so we was on some birthday shit all weekend, all
Nice.
week.
Nice. And then also on Saturday was Killer Mike at 8035. So
Yeah, that's fucking ignorant, dog.
this was the first time in Waterworks Park. The festival is traditionally down in the Sculpture Park area, and it had moved from there to Waterworks Park. I heard it was mixed reviews, but I think obviously you got to work out some kinks when you got something of that magnitude. You got four or five different stages. You know what I mean? You got a lot going on, and and,
So
and
was Ludacris 8035 too, or that was a separate event?
that so yeah. So then on Sunday there was Ludacris as part of the Field Days concert series that's put on by First Fleet Concerts, which is Woolies and Valair. So that was a
Okay,
totally
so this
separate entity.
okay,
Yeah.
right.
And so it just happened to work that it was boom, boom, boom. And they all just lined up together. So uh yeah.
I feel like that. I mean, that's dope for the city to give everybody options, but as a promoter, man, like that kind of sucks because, damn, man, like so much shit's going on. Like everybody don't got it like that. Some people got that. Like, look, this shit. We only can buy one ticket. Like, who you want to fuck with, you know? And that
Right.
hurts the other promoters that this could be their biggest show ever, you know? Like, but now I don't have potential fans going here because now you just bought their favorite artist here, like Killer Mike's here, but now you just brought Ludacris here, which, you know, or whoever, you know, Ludacris is bigger than Mayday or some shit. So now they're torn. So like, I'm going to Ludacris. So Mayday fans suffer. I'm going to Killer Mike, you know,
Yeah.
like
It splits your crowd. Splits
that
the audience.
sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the variety, you know what I'm saying, for the city, but as a promoter myself, you know what I'm saying? I know it's hard to get people in these venues. You know what I'm saying? Because quality music don't grow on trees.
Right.
Quality live music, dog.
Yeah. Well, and stuff going off without a hiccup too. You know what I mean? It was 95 degrees on Saturday or Sunday when I was down at Ludacris. Man, it was hot. There was medical team had to jump out a couple times and get people with some water and cold packs and stuff to try and help them. There was one of them was a young kid. One of them was a dude that was probably older than me. So
You know, them fools was out there drinking anyway. All
yeah, I
up in
mean
that
that
sun drinking.
yeah, that definitely could have been part of it. But
Shit.
hopefully you get a glass of water in you or two before you go hitting alcohol because the sun don't play.
Man. Shout out motherfucking Giuliano Dot, man, for landing that show. You know what I'm saying? Opening up for Ludacris, opening up for Lil Wayne in a short span of time, and doing his own solo show at Woolies. It's beautiful. You love to see it. I tip my hat to that man. You know what I'm saying? I like to see it because, you know what I'm saying, we're actually real friends in real life. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no just hip hop shit with us. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I got to say, much respect to Giuliano too, because he was the one that brought me with him down there to shoot photos. So, yeah, mad props to him, and I appreciate you. You know what I mean, reaching out and helping facilitate that as well, because it took a team to make that one crack. So,
I mean, you set up a lot of plays for me to dunk the motherfucking ball in the goal. So, you know, if I'm summoned and I can handle the workload, You know what I'm saying? I'll participate.
I appreciate it. That brings me to I almost used the name of a new song. Uh, Eminem and Eminem and 2 Chainz just dropped a new track. Kyrie and Luca. Have you heard that joint yet?
Shit. That just makes me nervous, man. I mean, it does, bro, because look, I know what Eminem's trying to do, man. He's trying to get it. He's trying to get into Black America. Not saying that he's not into it, but you know what I'm saying? He's trying to cater more to the Black fan. So you go and get a 2 Chain record. Oh, out the gate, I'm nervous. Could it work? Yes. So I guess it's safe to say I have not heard the record.
Okay, it's one of the bonus tracks. He's dropped 3 of them now so far, and first go around, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I gotta play it again. Let me see what's going on.
The,
And
the stands probably wasn't even digging it the first run.
but I played it again this morning when I was getting ready to come down here, and I was like, you know what? I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's a different
did,
vibe.
did Eminem dumb it down? Did he go to 2 Chainz level? Or did 2 Chainz try to come up to Eminem's level? Or did they both do them?
They both did each other. And the beat even switches up a little bit when it transitions over to the other artist. You know what I mean? There's a couple of DJ scratches and then it switches over. But I think they both did each other. But 2 Chainz came hard with the punchlines and the bars. And M, you know, it was dope. It was dope. I fuck with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was 2 Chainz even, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like he was in there swinging. You know what I mean? Like I like him. What's his TV show? Most Expensivest. I like him a lot on that. And you know some of the stuff that he did with Ludacris back in the day on DTP, I fucked with that. I wasn't as big on his personal career, and then I circled back around and kind of got into him late in the game. But I fuck with him. You know, what I mean, I didn't even know he played college ball. That's kind of dope to me as well. Apparently, he played college ball. I want to say for Alabama or somebody. It was somebody down south. I may be getting that wrong. Maybe it was Georgia, but it was. I remember going, oh. So
I was asking if he came up to M's level because another track that made me nervous when I saw 2 Chainz on it back in the day was that Tech Nine. That Tech Nine 2 Chainz, I want to say Wiz Khalifa. I think they called it "See Me."
And then they performed together at the Sprint Center down there.
Was that the one with 2 Chainz on it?
Yeah, 2 Chainz and Tech had a whole show together down there. I think 40 was on it. I don't know if Wiz was there for it, but I know 2 Chainz and Tech.
I'm thinking about Go Crazy.
Hood Go Crazy?
Yeah, when they had 2 Chainz on that joint.
Yeah, now that one was hard.
Yeah, now 2 Chainz came up.
Yeah,
2 Chainz snapped on that, bro. Hey,
he did.
I
almost forgot he was on that. He brought the heat on that one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about right there.
Yep.
So ignore the shit I said before that.
Well, and that was kind of a party anthem. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's his vibe. You know what I mean? He seems like a party guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the bars was there.
100%.
The lyrics was there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was making some hot metaphors. It wasn't just some dumbed down party shit. Not to say all this shit is, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I fuck with you. I totally get what you're saying, and I think that some rappers do that. You know what I mean? Like some of them got dope ass party bars, but they're not super lyrical in them. You know what I mean? But I think he brought the whole package on that one.
He came up to Tech like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, I could rap too. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just look like this, homie.
Yeah, put me in, coach. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody watching right now. I think we peaked, bro. We got a nice, I think this number looks real strong right now. So Appreciate everybody jumping in here on a Thursday with us. And drop us a comment. We'll shout you out real quick. We're live right now. This is the real deal. So everybody that's in here watching, you watching the real deal.
Hell yeah.
Man,
you catch any of the Vegas summer games, the NBA?
I did. So I was working yesterday, and I caught a little bit of the Indiana Fever. Were they playing out there yesterday? I know they had a game yesterday.
Nah, that's the WNBA.
Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of lumped it all in there, but were they also? Yeah,
so
were they also?
Summer League is the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I saw my Timberwolves was out there. I said they were down by 2. They lost to the 76ers. What was that? Tuesday night? Must have been Tuesday.
Lakers got a win last night.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that. Yeah, congrats to you, bro.
That boy Bronny James out there. Yes, that's scoring some points. So
nice.
About time.
I wasn't crazy busy yesterday, but I peeked up a couple times at it and caught it. You know what I mean? I didn't get to sit in and fully take it in, but yeah, I seen him moving the ball a little bit. So props to him. You know what I mean? That's got to be a dream. It's got to be a dream job. You know what I mean? To be out there hooping. I mean, eventually with your father. I know his dad ain't on the summer games, but you know, to eventually be on the court.
They over there doing a Team USA shit.
I know. It sounds like we almost lost too to Australia the other day. We were down for a minute, and then I guess they rallied.
See, I haven't been following that shit much, man. I don't even know when the games are on or none of that shit.
I didn't see it. I heard a recap on the radio from a couple of dudes on 106.3 or whatever it was. Yeah, it sounds like they cleared the bench and had to bring in the heavy hitters in order to pull the lead off, which isn't a good look because basketball is kind of our sport. You know what I mean? And for us to be, I don't know what Australia's lineup looks like, but I feel like if we got the 2024 Dream Team type of dude with Steph Curry and LeBron and I don't know who else is on there. You know what I mean? I know there's a handful of other people, but if we can't do it at our own sport, you know, we got to bring home that W.
Yeah, man. I've only been seeing clips on YouTube about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the motherfucking schedule or how to tune in or, you know what I'm saying, what channel, what time. I don't know nothing, man.
Let's see here. All right, so the 28th, we're supposed to play Serbia. Is that the next game? We don't have another game.
Beat Serbia. I think we dogged them.
Okay, it says July 28th at 10:15.
We dogged them 105-79, right?
It looks like it's an upcoming game.
I think we played them yesterday, dog.
Okay, maybe the schedule on because it's only the 18th. I don't know. It looks like from what I'm looking at, it says Sunday, July 28th, Group C, 10:15 a.m., Serbia versus United States.
July 28th?
Uh-huh. That's what Google says. Are they all playing? They're playing in Paris, right? Let me open this Paris Olympics thing. All right, here we go. Basketball. Today at 4 o'clock, it is Australia versus Spain. 6:30. I'm assuming this is today. Yeah, today. Oh, no, it says July 27th. So the next games aren't until the 27th, I guess. That's a big gap. That's like 9 days. Well, anyways, it says
maybe that's when the official games start. Maybe
you know what? Because these are just exhibitions, right? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so the official stuff is us versus Serbia.
The 26th is the actual Olympics.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, and then basketball starts on the 27th. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Man, I saw this morning that that Joe Biden got COVID. He had to go sit down for a little bit. I'm like, damn, Joe got a lot going on right now. I hope he's, this is another 1-2 punch to him, man. I hope he's. I wish him the best. I wish him the best. I don't know. I think they need to select a backup candidate. You know what I mean? We need to tap the backups. I did on the last.
Ain't neither one of them. Hey, ain't neither one of them parties doing shit for black folks. So I'll just say that right there, and that'll be my stance.
They barely doing anything for white folks. If you ain't a member of Congress, they ain't looking out for anybody. So there's a new documentary that came out in May, and it's kind of making the rounds. And it was brought up again. It's called Microphone Check, and it's a history of hip hop. And it covers all 4 aspects of hip hop, from b-boy to MC to graph artists to DJ, and it covers it all. And it looks super dope. It's supposed to have mad interviews. It's got the graffiti artist Cornbread, Sha Rock is in there. There's just it's kind of an all-star cast, and it covers a lot of it. I haven't seen it. The trailer is on YouTube. But it's making select viewings in major theaters, and it looks pretty dope. So, it's definitely something that appeals to me, and I would definitely tap in and peep it out. So
hip hop just saved my life.
Oh yeah. I fuck with it.
Yeah. I don't do a whole bunch of I don't know, documentaries. I do enjoy documentaries though, but I don't find the time to sit down and watch them.
Yeah, for me, it's usually when I'm going to bed. That's the best time for me to catch one.
So before I go to bed, I'm trying to be up in a book. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice.
That's all I'm reading right now.
What you got? African Americans in Iowa? Okay.
It is. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
You gotta feed your brain, man. They don't want us to read no more, man.
That's the truth.
So
I feel like.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like I've always been anti-book because I felt like it was like a chore. You know what I mean? Like in school, they make you do a bunch of reading, and so I was like, man, you ain't gonna tell me to read. You know what I mean? Which is dumb as fuck, but that was always kind of my stance on it. But now I'm like, I should probably start reading a little more.
It's the only way not the only way, but it's the best proven way to keep your brain sharp. It's one of the best brain exercises available to you that today's average person doesn't even utilize.
I would totally agree with that. I think it adds words to your vocabulary, and it refreshes your brain with vocabulary words and terms and shit like that.
It's therapeutic, Steve.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good word. I like that. That's a read. That's the read. Ray just pulling out therapy words.
Boy, I put one in the air, boy, and put my nose between these pages, and it's an expedition.
There we go. I like it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna try and dig into a book. I was just moving. I'm still moving, and I'm rearranging all this stuff in the basement, and I found all these biographies. I got a Dennis Rodman biography that I've had since, I don't know. My mom bought it for me. I want to say.
I feel like I got one of those too.
Yeah, this is an old school one from I don't know, early 2000s maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe even 97, 98, something like that.
Right. It's popping.
Yeah. But speaking of Dennis Rodman, I hung up this jersey in my son's room today. Yesterday. It was a big deal for him. He's all about basketball now, so he got an autographed Dennis Rodman jersey. That was my wife's. That we had in one of them, the shadow box type things or whatever, and he was like, Mom said I could put this in my room. And I'm like, oh, yeah? He goes, she ain't got nowhere to put it. He said, she ain't got nowhere to put it, so I'll hang on to it for her. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I asked her about it. She said I ain't had nowhere to put it, so I guess he can hang on to it. All right.
He knew you was gonna try to be on some hater shit. He's like,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. He likes to do that now. He likes to test me every once in a while. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I do.
yeah. You got to though. You got to.
I gotta tell him every once in a while, hey, take the bass out your voice a little bit. Remember who you're talking to, bro. I'm the big
Yeah.
dog. I'm the big dog. Nah, I'm kidding.
Motherfucking nah shit, it's all good. Motherfucking I forgot what I was gonna say, Cuddy.
Are you excited for Kansas City coming up?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna see Ice Cube for the first time in concert live, man, and Ice Cube was in my top 5.
Yeah, that's huge.
So that is very huge for me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm super excited. I know the whole catalog and shit. Doesn't matter if he comes old school or new school. You know what I'm saying? I'm hip to all that shit.
I'm curious if he's pushing a new project or if he's just out touring for fun.
I feel like it's just touring for fun, running through the classics. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like I would have. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I would have got wind of a new Ice Cube project in the making.
Yeah. I feel like I
But I
probably would
don't
have heard
know.
something about it too.
You know what
But
I'm saying? Like, hey,
yeah.
we ain't shit, but we somebody. You feel
Yeah.
me?
You know what I mean? We get every once in a while these ears hear something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't shit, but we somebody, man. So I feel like as high as uh as high as I hold Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I might have would have got some intelligence on that.
Yeah.
A new
Yeah.
project being coming. So I didn't hear shit. So I feel like it's just running through the classics.
And that's cool because he's got an all-star cast with him. He's got who? Ice Cube and then Warren G, King ISO. I mean, it's a
Steady P. Yeah.
that's a heavy lineup. That's a heavy lineup. And is it at Harris?
It's at Grinders.
Grinders. Oh yeah, that's the outdoor venue. Even better, bro.
Oh shit, that's outside.
Yeah, yeah. But you're gonna be looking at. I mean, they got a nice little breeze. The way that
You
the
gotta bring
stage.
your own chairs.
I would peep out the venue website and find out because I don't. It's been a long time since I've been there. I was there with Mac Miller, MGK, and Kid Ink back in the day. That's the only time I've been there.
Shit, I just need to know if I need to have some chairs, dog.
Yeah, that's I definitely put you some folding chairs in the whip just in case, and people out the website ahead of time and see what they're saying. But I know that everybody was bringing chairs to what you call it, Ludacris on Sunday, and that looked real comfy because I did not have a chair and I was trying to do yoga in the park out there. You know what I mean? Crouching down and shit, trying to take some get my feet in a different direction, a different position and whatnot for a little while because I was there early.
Nasty.
Yeah, it was hot. It was hot.
You got a favorite Ice Cube album?
I'm a big fan of the stuff he did with West Side Connection with him and Mac 10 and Dub C. Isn't Dub C there too?
He usually goes on tour with Ice Cube. I haven't seen him promoted, but
Okay.
I imagine he'll be there just like the homie Tabo. The Truth will probably be with ISO.
Sure.
Hopefully anyway.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The Friday soundtrack, you know what I mean? That was classic as could be. But as far as like an official project that was just, you know what I mean, his personal project. Death Certificate, you know what I mean? That's one of them. Predator, you know what I mean? Those were both my jams back in the day. I had Predator on cassette, I want to say, you know what I mean? So I was one of them old motherfuckers. I'm trying to think. Everything went digital, and so I can't even visualize them right now. You know what I mean? I feel like I need to look at the discography, but yeah. I mean, he was heavy in my rotation back in the day. I ain't really bumped much Cube lately. But
shame on you.
I just, you know what I mean? There's such an onslaught of new music coming at you all the time. I just seen a new I just peeped this out. I just seen a new track by Buckshot, Ice-T, and Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
That's gangster shit right
Oh,
there.
bro, it was hard as hell. They shot a video. It dropped like 3-4 days ago. I peeped it out. I was like, what is this? You know what I mean?
That's
There's just
hard.
there's so much new music coming at you. It's hard to catch it all.
Hey, certain motherfuckers will get Ice-T to spit some gangster shit on that mic still.
Oh, bro, this shit was straight up killer gangster shit.
Yeah. Hey, that boy Glasses Malone got him out for the 6 in the morning remix, nigga, with Snoopy. Nigga, that shit was harder than a bitch.
That's
got that
homicide.
motherfucker got that boy Iceberg on the record. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that's comedy. That's comedy.
And he was cripping like a motherfucker. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
He said, I'll leave him seasick.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh no. But as far as Cube, man, my favorite, man, I like the one I really remember is Lethal Injection, but I always remember the Predator album cover when I was younger. My dad used to have all the Ice Cube tapes and shit. Shout out my dad. But I like the Lethal Injection, and then I really like the War and Peace volumes, the 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? I had Ghetto Vet on there, Dr. Frankenstein, you know what I'm saying? Like, had hits on that motherfucker. I
Yeah.
enjoyed both of those. And then Laugh Now, Cry Later, nigga. What? Love that whole album. That's like when it was like getting modernized. He had a couple of Lil Jon singles on there and shit, and it was like, okay, Ice Cube stepping into the modern playing field now. He bringing the motherfucking storytelling, the OG storytelling to the modern day beats now. You know what I'm saying? So I always love Laugh Now, Cry Later. And then his last effort, Everything's Corrupt. I love that as well. Arrest the
I,
President.
I gotta peep that one out. I ain't dug in on that one yet, so I'm gonna have to see what's up. But
Yeah. So on that one, he got a record on Everything's Corrupt. That's his last full LP.
okay.
And I think he's got a record called uh, something about he don't want no brown bag, he want a check or some shit like that. I forget the exact name of the record, but anyway, it was produced or the sample use for it was from Jordan Rand from the Dropouts in Des Moines, Iowa.
Really?
Yeah, dog.
That's hard.
And I think somebody ended up stealing the beat from him.
Really?
Yeah, because
That
I
was
ended
on
up it
which
was on
record was
Ice
that on?
Cube's. It's Ice Cube's solo record called Everything's Corrupt.
Okay. That's hard, man. That's hard as hell.
Yeah, dog. And then there's a song on there called let's see, Don't Bring Me No Bag. I want to think it's called. Is
I
that
was
his?
just trying to find the track list. Uh, yep. Don't bring me no bag. It
I
says
think
produced
that's
by
it.
Shonsky.
So I
Shonsky.
think that's the one. Hey, so dude from Des Moines, Jordan Rand, the Dropouts. I
Yep.
got a record called on my album Through the Eyes of He, the #1 song called Ain't Going Nowhere or Here to Stay, Staying Right Here. It's called Staying Right Here on my album Through the Eyes of He called Staying Right Here. And it's practically the same motherfucking beat.
That's comedy.
Dude tweaked it a little bit, but yeah,
That's hard.
He got his shit stolen, and it's on an Ice Cube album.
That's hard. I mean, I guess I don't know whether you at that point are you upset or do you just kind of take it as like, hey, you know what? I got an uncredited record with Ice Cube essentially.
I'm upset because I don't get that royalty money,
Right,
and I don't
right.
get the credit. I don't get the credit. Nobody knows it's me. Everybody thinks it's motherfucking Sean Ski, 1,000% authentically.
Yeah.
Sean Ski's getting that royalty check and that money for all these Ice Cube sales.
I wonder why he never challenged it. I wonder why he
I
never
think
brought
he
it.
did, bro. I'm pretty sure he did. When I
Oh,
was still talking to him, he was in the process of trying to figure out what the fuck happened and why he's not getting his bread for that shit.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would be frustrating. At the same time, I mean, at least you get that gratification, I guess, that you know what I mean, you made a beat that Ice Cube chose and whatnot. But at the same time, it's kind of like what do you call it? It's a blessing and a curse, right? Because it's like, I made that. He chose it. And then it's like, I made that. So they stole it. You know what I mean?
Man. Hey, Jordan Rand, hey man, if you watching this shit, man, feel free to reach out to us, dude. Tell us the motherfucking story about the record with Ice Cube
That's a
and the
good
Big
point.
Ray West single, man.
We
Let's
gotta get him on here. We still gotta get Hurst Hits on here. I just saw
first hits.
he dropped some new heat with the homie oh I can picture
The
his face.
homeboy, the homeboy Frank Manglote be
There we
keeping
go.
Hurst hits busy as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. And that's a banger too. Pook G sent it to me. Uh
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta peep that out. So
Shout out motherfucking Pooh G. They
yeah.
over there working like a motherfucker. I love to see it.
Isn't that the name of the track too? We stay working or we still oh man, I know I always fuck this
I
up.
don't know. Them niggas drop a record every other day, man.
I
I don't
know,
know what
right?
the
They
fuck they
live in the
got going on.
studio. Much respect to them, man. I'm like, damn, y'all got an arsenal of shit dropping.
Yeah, them niggas drop a record every fucking day. I don't know what they got going on, man. I
Yeah,
don't know what it's called, bud.
I gotta peep it out here. Uh oh shit. The Facebook's doing the thing the weird thing where it wants to sync and needs a pin number and all this shit.
Right.
I don't got that. I don't got that right now.
What you doing for dinner tonight, man?
So I was gonna put this in your ear. You
Uh-oh.
do you ever do one of them flavor injectors?
Yep.
Okay, I do not have one. I need to scoop one up. So in lieu of not having one, I sent you that recipe the other day with the peach nectar and the white grape juice and soy sauce and a bunch of brown sugar and a couple chicken bouillon cubes and blah 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 to make this pulled pork. So it ain't gonna get done tonight. So this is in relation to your question, but this doesn't fully answer your question. Um, so I took all that stuff, and because I didn't have a flavor injector, which is basically a big syringe that you
Yeah.
pump the flavor into the meat to kind of marinate it or whatever while it cooks. Because I didn't have that, I took a gigantic Rubbermaid dish and I just kind of doubled up the recipe and I put 16 pounds of pork butt in there with all that flavor stuff, and I'm just marinating it for like 12 hours. You think that'll work about the
Very
same?
nice. It won't work the same, but it'll be effective.
Okay. Okay.
Because the point of injecting is getting it inside of the muscle. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? You're not gonna obtain that, but it'll be effective in a different way for sure. You'll
Okay.
get flavor. You'll get
All
a
right.
flavor profile, and it'll
Cool.
possibly help tenderness.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I figured that was kind of marinating it and almost brining it a little bit or whatever. And then
Yeah.
I was going to put a dry rub on it and then hit it with the barbecue sauce, an hour before it comes off. That way it can still get that caramelization on there.
I'll tell you like this. I feel like you'll be able to tell the difference if you do it that way than if one straight out the pack is just dry rubbed.
Okay. And so I should get a better result, right?
I feel like flavor wise, you'll get a better profile doing it what you're doing now, opposed to just opening it up and throwing dry rub on it.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought too. I figured the dry rub and the and that combined, but this would help keep it nice and moist, and you know what I mean, keep the meat juicy, so when it comes out, it ain't too dry. You know what I mean? Well, I'm trying. You know what I mean? Let that motherfucker soak up some juice. You know what I mean? I'm a sponge. Put it on me.
Keep the meat juicy.
But I got two of them motherfuckers. I'll send you a picture when we get off. It's massive, bro. I got 16 pounds of pulled pork I'm about to do. So I figured
Man,
if
nice.
it fits on there, there's no sense in just doing one. I might as well do two and then throw one in the freezer or whatever,
I like it.
Yeah.
I did those ribs I did the other day, man. That's probably the best racks I did this year.
That's dope. Yeah, you sent me a little picture. Do you get into it with the spritzer and hit it with the apple juice and all that white vinegar?
I do, man. You know I do. I do. I don't do it every time. Like if I'm short on time and I'm trying to get the cook done, you know what I'm saying? I'll raise the temperature and I don't need all that. I'm not into all that. But if I got as much as time as I want, I will take the extra steps and I'll spritz, I'll wrap, I'll butter, brown sugar, reseason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll do it all that. That's what I did with these.
Yeah.
I took my time with these, and you could tell when you take your time with them. And most people feel like they feel like you have to wrap. And in reality, you don't, man. You do not have to wrap your ribs to get them tender.
Okay.
People wrap them to cut down cook time because if you don't wrap them, it takes longer to get them tender on the grill, just or on the smoker or the grill, whatever you're cooking with. It
Sure.
takes a longer time to get them tender. A lot of people don't want to wait 4 or 5 hours to cook their ribs or eat their ribs, so they wrap them to speed up the tenderness time.
I feel that. I had a
You know what I'm
homie that had a
saying?
recipe, and he was telling me that he'll cook them for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then he puts them into a pan with some caramelized onions and some barbecue sauce, and kind of lets them boil in there almost for a little bit, so they can soak up that juice on the
Boil.
smoker. And
Okay.
then they go back on and get caramelized with barbecue sauce. That way they you know what I mean, keeps them nice and moist, and they almost just coming off the bone.
Yeah. Hey, and that's another thing though. Everybody has a preference, obviously, but let's just say it for the real smokers and the real grillers. You know what I'm saying? I know human beings prefer ribs that fall off the bone, but if we want to be technical, when your ribs fall off the bone, all that means is you've overcooked your meat,
Okay,
and
yeah,
that is not hard to do.
yeah, it go the wrong
Who
way on you quick.
Anybody can overcook the meat and make the fucking meat fall off the bone. You know what I'm saying? That's to me, that's just my opinion. There's no technique in that. The way to cook ribs is you want to bite it and then get a perfect bite out of that motherfucker. All the other meat stays on and you get a uniform bite mark out of it. Now that's how you know your rib is cooked perfectly.
You get the
Not
smoke
when you
ring.
pick it up. Not when you pick it up and all the meat falls off, or you shake it and the meat falls off. Like it's just overcooked shit. Yeah,
Okay.
it tastes good. It's fun to eat, but technically that's not the right way.
Okay. Okay. I'm learning. I'm learning. You know what I mean? So it's fun. You know what I mean? I'm trying to soak it up a little bit. And this is my first smoker. So it's cool. You know what I mean? It's a fun way to do it. And you can almost just kind of set it, let it do its thing. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be all up on it, checking it all the time. It's
And
slow and low.
that's the benefit of the pellet smoker for sure. It's more for the I like to say it's more for the beginner or for the family man or the woman that doesn't have all damn day to get dinner ready and be, you know what I'm saying, keeping a fire up to temperature. It's a lot of work using a stick burner, you know what I'm saying? A lot more work.
Yeah.
Maintaining the fire and keeping it up to temperature and all that shit. And
Keep you
it's a lot
busy.
harder than pushing a button and walking away and just coming to make sure the temperature is the same. Like
Yeah.
stick burner, you got to put the work in. And I feel like the flavor's a lot better.
Okay.
And pellet smokers don't give me enough wood flavor on the meat. But that's just my opinion.
Sure. Sure. Well, shit, I got to get mine dialed in so I make sure I get all that wood flavor then. You know what I mean? Well, I have it double smoked.
Talk your shit.
Hell yeah. All right, bro. What do we got coming up next? Anything?
Shit, man. For me, I believe next for me is Ice Cube and Bizarre next weekend.
That's
I'm
dope.
uh I'm about to announce the show. I probably should just announce it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That the flyer's about done. But what day is that motherfucker? Is it the 31st or the 30th?
You got something
I'm
up your
trying to
sleeve?
see. I do, Brody. Let me see. It's the 31st, I believe. I don't want to put that out there yet. I'm not gonna put it out there yet. I'll let him announce it.
You
But
teased it.
we
You
got
teased it. You
something.
know what I mean? You just let them wait
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We got something big happening, man. Something big happening. It's gonna be nice for the city, man. It's a nice local show. Yeah, this camp doesn't rock the mic a whole ton of times. They don't get out a whole lot of, but when they do, shit, it's that time. So
That's dope. Uh, I was thinking about popping out there to that futuristic and prof show tonight at Valair. I don't know that I'm going to make it out there. It's a little late in the game. That show probably starts in an hour, hour and a half. And I got a lot on my plate still. I got things to do around here. I got things to do for us. So, you know what I mean? I probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? I'm still editing some pictures. I got some things to send out to some people.
Said food. Stop putting more food on the plate and eat what you got.
Yes. So, but yeah, man, I'm just chilling. I got a couple of little trips planned coming up. You know what I mean? Nothing monstrous, but I think I'm gonna. I was thinking about making a run down to Kansas City. You know what I mean? Maybe July 26th. I don't know. We'll see if we can get that on the calendar.
Needs to happen.
Yep. I was thinking about trying to make a run to Minneapolis again here for too long. Yeah, I got my mom and dad coming out to visit. And my grandpa's coming out to visit. So I got to get this place looking right. You know what I mean? So just a lot on the plate. Get the Impala out. You know what I mean? You got to get that out, turn some corners in it. And, you know, show it some love.
Shit, man. We need to shoot a music video too.
We got about 8 of them. I found the spot for us to shoot the cover. And I even got a new title I'm going to pitch your way when we get off the air. So, because we were still trying to dial in a cover. And I think I'm on the right track, especially with the cover we talked about. So,
well, let's get the hell up off of here so I can hear.
There we go. All right. Hey, we appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up down there. Drop us a comment. Let us know who's watching. You know what I mean? We get to see the numbers, but we don't know who necessarily was up in here. So let us know you seen something you enjoyed. Drop us a comment. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, it's your boy, that motherfucker Steve.
It's your boy, Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast. Damn. I know.
Until next time, we out.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like hash is clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the cake up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take